Welcome to Concept Go.
Where learning is fun.
In this video, we will talk about the motions of the Earth. We will discuss the concept of axis, rotation and the formation of day and night, revolution and change in seasons. The axis is an imaginary vertical line along which the Earth spins around. It is not a straight line, rather, it is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. To understand this better, let's take an example. Take a globe and spin it. You will see that the globe spins along an imaginary line. Just like this globe, our Earth too spins on an imaginary vertical line called the axis. Do you know? In olden days, people believed the Earth was at the center of the universe and the Sun and all other heavenly bodies moved around it. Scientists have now proven that the Sun stays in its place and it is actually the Earth that moves from west to east. Let us study two important movements of the Earth, rotation and revolution. Look at the above diagram to see both these movements of the Earth happen at the same time. Rotation of the Earth causes day and night, whereas revolution around the Sun causes the change of seasons on the Earth. Now let us deep dive into these movements. The Earth spins on its axis from west to east in 24 hours. This movement of the Earth is called rotation. The rotation causes the formation of day and night. As the Earth moves from west to east, the part of the Earth that faces the Sun has day, and the part that faces away from the Sun has night. Since the Earth takes 24 hours to complete one full rotation, we say a day has 24 hours consisting of day and night. The Earth not only rotates on its axis, but also moves around the Sun. This movement of the Earth is called revolution. The Earth revolves around the Sun at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. The Earth and other planets move around the Sun in a fixed path called the orbit. It takes 365 days and 6 hours for the Earth to complete one full revolution around the Sun. Hence, a year has 365 days. What happens to the extra 6 hours? The extra 6 hours per year are added every 4 years to form an extra day in February, which makes a leap year. You see, 6 hours for 4 years means 6 multiplied by 4 is 24 hours, which means 1 day. The revolution of the Earth around the Sun and the tilted axis of the Earth causes the change in seasons. The North Pole is the northernmost point of the Earth, while South Pole is the southernmost point. The equator is an imaginary line running through the center of the Earth. The equator divides the Earth into two equal halves called hemispheres. The top half of the Earth that lies between the equator and the North Pole is called the Northern Hemisphere. The bottom half that lies between the equator and South Pole is called the Southern Hemisphere. As the Earth revolves around the Sun from April to June, due to the tilt of the Earth, the Northern Hemisphere of the Earth tilts towards the Sun, while the Southern Hemisphere moves away from it. The Northern Hemisphere receives direct rays from the Sun and it has longer hours of sunlight. Hence, the days are longer. The opposite happens in the Southern Hemisphere. The countries in this region receive slanted rays of the sun and hence less hours of sunlight. The days are short, sun rises and sets early. Therefore, when it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere. However, from November to January, the opposite occurs. The northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun while the southern hemisphere is tilted towards it. As a result, the northern hemisphere has winter while the southern hemisphere has summer. For example, when India, which lies in the northern hemisphere, has summer, Australia, which is in the southern hemisphere, has winter. So what did we learn in this chapter? We have learned about the two movements of the earth, rotation and revolution. We have learned that the earth spins along an imaginary line called the axis. The spinning of the earth on its axis once in 24 hours is called rotation. The rotation of the earth causes day and night. Revolution is the movement of the earth in its orbit around the sun. The revolution of the earth causes a change in seasons. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.
Press the bell icon for our latest videos.